Hey everyone, and welcome. The movie we're going to be talking about today is Ma Raineys Black Bottom. Fun fact, even though Ma Rainey is a real person, this movie is based off of a play by August Wilson. This movie came out in 2020 and stars Viola Davis, Chadwick Boseman, and Coleman Domingo, and was directed by Georg C. So, without further ado, let's get right into it. Ma Rainey's Black Bottom tells of a hot day in Chicago. Ma Rainey, the mother of blues, is coming to a studio to record some music in hopes that people in the North will learn more about her music. We also see her band discussing different struggles that Black Americans faced during this time and some of their triumphs. One member of the band, Levy, has big plans for his future and all these big ideas and big goals that he hopes to achieve. Tensions run high in the recording session, but one thing is clear. Ma Rainey has come to record music and she is going to record it the way that she wants to record it. This cast is phenomenal. You have Viola Davis, who has been in How to Get Away with Murder, Chadwick Boseman, who was the one and only Black Panther. Glenn Turman was in Fargo. Coleman Domingo is in Euphoria. Michael Potts was in True Detective. And Gary C. Wolfe has also directed the movie The Immortal Life of Henrietta Lacks. This movie shows Black artists' experience in the 20th century. It was hard and extremely challenging, but that did not stop them from persevering. It was interesting to see in this film what Black artists had to go through. I love learning a little bit more about history. Going into this film, I didn't know much about Ma Rainey, but after watching this film, I realized how much of a force she was. Ma Rainey may not be known by as many people as other artists, but she is the mother of blues. The whole cast of this movie was great. Each band member had a different role in the band, but also they brought different stories. It was really interesting to see them talk about these different stories and how, yes, they may differ from other people in the room, but they all were, kind of connected somehow. I thought it was really interesting to see, some of the struggles and triumphs that Black artists went through during this time period. Viola Davis kills it as Ma Rainey. Viola Davis takes any role that she's given and just takes it to a whole nother level. I'm so glad that I live in a time where I get to experience her acting like firsthand. She is definitely one of the best actresses of this generation. I love how this film showed that Ma Rainey demanded respect. In a time where the white man ran the entertainment industry, Ma Rainey was not going to let them walk all over her. Ma Rainey knew that her voice was good and let them know that if they wanted to work with her, they needed to respect her and respect the people that she was working with. I learned that in this movie, Viola Davis is wearing padding, and she even got a grill made to match Ma Rainey's gold teeth. I think it's one thing to get the acting down, but I think it's another to completely embody the character's mannerisms and also what they look like. This is further proof that Viola Davis is just such an amazing actress because she really just gives her all. She doesn't only have good acting, but she brings some personality to the role. She gets the look down. She's just the whole package. Chadwick Boseman was great as Levy. He makes you really interested to see what Levy's future will hold, but he also makes you sad for the character for all that he has to go through. Chadwick Boseman is phenomenal, and just like all of his other roles, this role is great for him. Levy was just trying to get his big break. He was sure that this was going to be his big break, only to have the door slammed in his face. This is a all too real reality for a lot of black artists. I was watching some of the behind the scenes and I learned that Chadwick learned to play the trumpet for this movie. I love that he put so much in his roles. Unfortunately, Chadwick died during post production, and so we won't get to see any more new movies from him. But I'm glad that we were able to see some of his older films because he was a great actor. The whole cast is amazing, and I think that Viola Davis and Chadwick Boseman deserve some type of lead actor or actress award. Their dedication that they put into their characters is unmatched. This makes them stand out and make their characters very memorable. I love the simplicity of the film taking place in one main location. It lets you hone in on the performances and really pay attention to the story. Something that the film also kind of makes you think about is how it's often talked about how racism was experienced really deeply in the South, but that conversation about racism in the North is something that's not spoken about a lot. And this film shows that racism was in the North. I think this is something that needs to be taught in school because it's something that's not really highlighted, that racism wasn't in one location in America. It was all over America. I thought it was interesting how throughout the movie we constantly see Levy trying to break into this door. Once he does break open this door, the only thing behind it is a wall. The director stated it's kind of like how racism is in America. You're promised that if you work really hard and do what you're supposed to, you'll eventually open this door and there will be endless opportunities. But in reality, what usually happens is that you open that door and what's there? Another wall. The times have changed, but the situation for black people haven't changed much. They still face so many obstacles while trying to break into this industry and make a name for themselves because once they open one door, they run into another barrier. Blues is a big part of black history. It's the music of the Great Migration. This music was taken from the plantations to urban centers. Its history is so rich, but it's something that many don't talk about. It's great to have these films that discuss these topics so people can learn about them, but it would be even better if these topics were taught in school so kids can learn them growing up as well. Ma Raineys Black Bottom is a great movie to learn about one of the pioneers of blues music. This film has underlying messages in regards to racism and shows how difficult it was for black people during this time period to break into the music industry and really make a name for themselves, and how Ma Rainey deserved respect, and she knew that she deserved respect, and she went into a room and demanded it. Ma Rainey is a great movie. You should definitely watch it. I think you will enjoy it. You'll learn a little bit about a legendary blues singer as well, and hopefully it'll open your eyes to some things you may have not known before. Thank you for watching my video. I would love to hear your thoughts down below in the comments. If you have not subscribed, please do so you can keep up to date with more of my videos. But besides that, everyone stay safe, have fun, and goodbye.